Afternoon, guys. Hope you're well. Same process ever with Max on either side. We just bear in mind it's a busier open section with it being a Sunday game, and we will set an embargo towards the end for 12:30 on Saturday evening. Naz, please.
Good afternoon, Pep. The busy period continues. You're heading down to Luton Town. How dangerous is this game, having seen what Luton nearly did to Arsenal and they drew with Liverpool? And what have you made of Luton in the Premier League?
They're doing really well. Really well for the way they played. And you said perfectly how top clubs and teams like Liverpool, Arsenal struggle to win. And I think will not be different for us, but at the same time, ready to the challenge. So, for the situation and keep working. This is what you have to do.
Rob Edwards, the Luton head coach, has called you the greatest manager in the world. He's called your team the greatest team in the world. It's high praise, isn't it? And what have you made of what he's done with that club?
Hopefully it doesn't make weaker. Thank you for the words. It means a lot for all the club. But yeah, it's a football game, and in that moment, we are not the best team in the world because we are not getting results. So we were. When we were in Europe, we'll see the world. We'll see in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we are able to do it. But at the end, that is not important. Important is come back for the, to play our level that we had 2 weeks ago, except the game Aston Villa, that they were better than us and they deserve yes or yes to the victory for the way they played. We're not far away, so we're in good level. So come back there, good result that will help us. And next 2 games are so important before we go to Saudi Arabia to play the finals.
Is it easy, Pep, to block out the outside noise with, 4 games without a win in the Premier League and people start talking about crisis? How easy is it for you and the squad just to block that out and just concentrate on getting back to winning ways?
The intention is not block anything of that. So when you are winning games and a lot, you are the best team in the world, and when you are not winning, it's a crisis. But it's no need to leave the situation that to don't know it. We knew it. So it's always exaggerated for one side and the other one. The important is to face the reality. We are not used to don't win games or 4 games without winning, but we play against top teams because Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham and Aston Villa right now, they are in exceptional teams. Always difficult at Stamford Bridge. The other ones is too, were tight games. Some of them we played really good, the other ones was not. So yeah, it's what it is. And it's not the first time we have been in that position. It's not the first time in these 8 years. Always in every season we had a period like we were not get results. So we had to try to finish as soon as possible. But it happened. Face it, challenge them. So I said, that is the situation. You have to do it. Okay, let's do it. Let's go for it. So what we can do? It's going to happen. So I don't know. Hope so. But I don't know. So football and sport is full examples that the teams like people believe. What's going to do is it doesn't happen. Million examples of Premier Leagues and other sports and just to how this is the situation. Okay. So maybe the exception was in the past, and that is maybe more the reality. So go to Luton, adapt for the pitch, for the way they play, for the style they play. They're really good because it's not just a team. It's a team that made the really good things and try to impose our game and break that dynamic. That's the most important thing, is break that dynamic.
Over the years, you've been sometimes criticised for being too good, really, and making football a bit boring. For you as an individual, is there even a perverse sense of, I don't know, pleasure or gratification about being criticised, because then you can prove people wrong?
Yeah, it's part, but I didn't expect differently. Every season I expect that moment, honestly. So when I have 100 points or win the leagues or 98 or 99 points, that is, I didn't expect it in the beginning of the season. So I didn't expect, 4 games not losing, no winning. But I approach it like it's a sport. So people say, Aston Villa is a fantastic team. It can happen. I took a sport like that. So sometimes I don't see the really bad things on us, so I see the good things for the opponents as well. So even the NBA teams, I put many times examples. I win a lot of NBAs, and after that, next season is not good. So Aston Villa's already come here. like Newcastle was last season. He arrived, they arrived. I had the feeling they will stay. He's not a contender for maybe, I don't know, Premier League. I don't want to be respectful of Aston Villa, but for Champions League, fighting for everything. He's another team. And every team, every year will be quite similar. So the criticism is here, or it's normal. I didn't expect differently, honestly. And we accept it. Okay, let's try to make them wrong and try to come back to win games.
You said on Wednesday that your team is struggling. A lot of people have said the reason for that is because Rodri's wasn't playing, and it's your midfield that's not right. Clearly, Gundogan left at the end of last season. You tried to get Declan Rice, who obviously scored an important goal on Tuesday. Is it the midfield, or is that too simple?
No, Rodri is so important, definitely, but it would be so simplistic to say just for one player. We talk not much good about us, I would say myself, but it is really important, and I would say it's not just that. So there are many factors, but because there are games like even a moment I didn't play, so not the season, but the previous season was really good as well. So I think maybe a little bit lack of consistency in our process. Maybe it happened especially the last game. So we didn't have the creativity, to create. We didn't have during the game have the feeling, we're going to create chances. We're going to create. I didn't have that feeling last game. It's because Rod is not there. For that terms, I don't think so.
Hi, Pep. Kevin De Bruyne's inclusion in the squad for the FIFA Club World Cup, is it realistic? Do you expect him to be able to actually play in that competition, or is it more about getting him back involved with the squad, and kind of where is his recovery right now?
Still is, I think he started to run on the pitch, but he didn't train once with us. So, and the World Cup is in 2-3 weeks. So I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit early, I would say, but I don't know.
How important, though, for your hopes this season of possibly repeating what he did last year is his returning to fitness to help you out? We're talking there about midfield in particular. I mean, he is one of the best in the world when he's playing.
Repeat last season, what does it mean?
Yeah, repeats. Like, how important for your chance of repeating last season is
repeating
having Kevin De Bruyne
in terms
back.
of results? Yeah. Repeat the treble?
Well, why not?
Yeah.
You're still in the trophies, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin is so important. So I'm not going to discover Kevin. So it's so important. But unfortunately, have a tough injury in the beginning, and it's 3-4 months, and he's recovered. So don't put impression on him. When he's be back, he will be back, and open arms to get him. So that's for sure. But always we are the ability as a team, to our problems that we had. The people I said to the team. So now we had the travel. But do you know how we struggled last season to do? We are 8 or 9 or 10 points behind, or even more from Arsenal. So you know how we struggle, with all the problems, injuries obviously we had. So it's normal. So that's why we give credit to the travel, because it was so really difficult. The people say, I was so busy. When the people say, Manchester City is easy win. It was yesterday, around the corner. Around the corner, people say, do it now. But the same team right now, we were, before the Wolves game, 1 game away to be the best start ever in this club. This season. And in this international break, we were top of the league. So it's, yesterday. So not 2 seasons ago. And we face Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham, Aston Villa. So they are top teams. It can happen. So in the games, like we deserve, yes, don't win, is Aston Villa, for sure, 100%. I don't need time to reflect. In my post-match interview and the press conference, best team won. No, I don't need, maybe I have to review the game, the feeling. And we have to do it all together. So Kevin is here. Yes, it's not okay. We cannot, we are not here waiting. So what do you have to do? Like example of him. So Rod is not there. I have to find a way, when he's not there. So last season, was almost all the time there. And it's not there. I have to find a way, to try to survive.
You said after the match on Wednesday that you wanted to look at look back at it with a fresh pair of eyes and see how it played out, what specifics have you looked at from Wednesday that you want to improve?
The game.
Yeah.
For next. No, when I was in the bus, I started to watch Luton and think about Luton. I didn't watch the game against Aston Villa not yet in Luton, and the way they defend, how we had attack, with the strength that they have, what they have to defend, which players that we will have, to see tomorrow the injuries that are still with the condition of the players, and that's all. So I'm not, in the good moments, I'm not, thinking too much how good we are in the bad moments, on the difficult moments, or in the moments that we don't get results, and I'm thinking how everything is not good. So even in that moment, I'm normally more positive. Mentally, I'm so strong on that. And as a manager, I need sometimes that. I need that challenge. I need it. Also, it's good for, I would say something. I think for everyone in the club is good living what we are living. I would say, I think it's necessary to live that. We live for many, many times, for a long time, how good we are. Like a cat, like how good we are. And maybe we need it to say, guys, this is so business. It's terrible. It's terrible. You believe in beautiful, and you don't know why. Oh my God, we are not able to win one game. And from nothing, here. I said in the big moments, Jack, you were here many years. Even the big moments, I was realizing that. So, but maybe for myself first, I need that challenge to prove myself again. I'm a good manager, to leave the players, to help the players to overcome that situation. And the players, for them, is a good challenge to say, oh my God, Aston Villa was miles away better than all of us. And that is the only thing you put it in your right place. Know my words, be careful, guys, and to do it again, it doesn't work. And say, wow, Aston Villa was better. Imagine the other ones. And even the club. All the organization said, we can be out the Champions League next season. We have to work hard. And I think we need it. After what happened in the last years, I think we need it. And as soon as possible, we realize we'll come out from here quicker. Otherwise, nothing's going to change. The club is here. So it's going really, really bad season. Next season we'll be back. So that's for sure. But still, we are in December, not even finished the first round, first leg, have a lot of games to play. Very Champions League competition is there. FA Cup, we start to play at home against Huddersfield. So many things nice, exciting, and beautiful things is ahead of us. So embrace them. We have to embrace it. So, and that is happening when you are here positive, said, okay, we didn't smile, I said, okay, let's for it. I think for the club, we need it. Weeks ago, a month ago, I said, I think the club needs be shake, and just the results, the bad results, can help you to live that.
Is that, sorry, you saying that the club needs a bit of shake, does that not feed into the idea that there might have been a little bit of complacency?
No, it's not about complacency. It's not about that. Complacency, you arrive late in the training, you don't train good, you do one job, it doesn't matter what happened, don't affect what happened. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking to just the bad results, put it and say how difficult, what would you have done and how difficult is what will be. Just the bad results help you to understand it. Not now then. No. Even for the media, even for the fans, I said, oh my God, they lost. Yeah. 4 games without winning, we can be 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Can happen. And the fans realize, and our people realize, oh, what they have done, this group of people, this group of guys have been chapeau. And even the media said, oh, they can lose. Yeah, of course. People say, nah, they can lose. So all the people say, October, November, City want to win. We're just to discover which the next 3 guys. Look the team how reinforced year by year, and more in terms of players and things and how. Because we make standards that people want to be there. And the same, I see the hunger in the opponents, the winning. I see it. And to recover that, we have to lose. The problem is lose when lose competitions. This is the problem. The problem is the problem. Next season we'll be back. But when you lose games, it's necessary. It's necessary to live that. To realize it's not my words can help. Not the big accomplishments. It's themselves on the pitch that say, oh my God. The opponents are much better than us. And after you make the step forward, it's the only way.
Last one with James for the embargo, please, guys.
Pep, obviously against Villa, you elected to start with John Stones and Enrico with in midfield with no Rodri there. Obviously, Kalvin Phillips sort of overlooked again. Do you sort of firmly expect he will leave when the transfer window opens?
No, I don't know. I
next
don't
month?
talk. I don't know what's going to happen. I feel so sorry for my decisions for him. I said many times. So he doesn't deserve for 1 second while don't give him minutes. I'm so sorry. So, but about that, it's him. Yeah, okay. Only I can say, asking a good behaviors and good personalities, a good character, thinking about the end, and this is a perfect example. And after that, I have to give you something. I didn't do that. So it's just because I visualize some things, I visualize the teams, I visualize things that struggle a little bit to see him. That's all. But it's not for I'm not very pleased, and I feel so sorry for him. That I will not say that, because at the end it's a business. I have to be professional. I act like with a good. When I winning is a good decision, and when I winning is a bad decision. But when one guy behaves, I don't care. For the way he behaved with the mates and everyone, I care. So that's why hopefully can turn around. And I've said many times, I don't know if it's going to be January. If he stays, I'm more than pleased, because he trains really good and he's a lovely guy, lovely character.
Set the embargo for 10:30 on Saturday.